Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our playthrough of Astlibra. Kinda tired today, I had a big lunch. So, last time we did 3 episodes yesterday, or at least I recorded 3 yesterday. So, we got here, we got to the, we finally found our hometown. And we found a tomb, basically a grave. One grave for each villager that died in the enemy attack. And presumably there's more than just 3 people in the village, but we've only seen 3 old people. And it's because they're the only ones that weren't attacked by demons. For whatever reason. We talked to one of them, and they basically said that the tomb, they used the word tomb, but grave, the tomb was empty. And it was our tomb, by the way, because we were never found, but instead they found the body of a young girl, blonde in a red dress. So they buried her there instead. And they remember because it didn't look like she was killed by demons, it looked like she was killed by a sword. You coming up here, Mr. Cat? Because you are super cute. You should come up into my lap, and I will hug you, and pet you, and squeeze you, and call you George. Right. So our character became very depressed and basically was going to sit by the grave and just die. And then we're just like, you know what? Let's use the scales. We'll do this one thing for ourselves. And that's, you know, it's kind of interesting, right? Because you realized, you are coming up here. I see him. You can't use the scales by yourself. You need someone else. And then so, my little fatty. Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. So Karen's like, okay, I'll make the wish. You know, and he realized, Karen, that where are you going? I got you into my lap, and then you didn't want to be there, and then you wanted to get up here, and what do you want? What do you want, my adorable kitten? So Karen realized that the person that makes the wish needs to be connected to the fate that they want changed, right? Like the bearer of the scales cannot make the wish. Are you... Listen, crazy one. I love you. Bitch, I love you. Alright, we're gonna get you into my lap once more. So that's where we are. Then we started getting some... I believe I have all of the... What are you doing? I believe I got all of the things that I could get right now as far as swords and armor and equipment stuff. Would you move, Mr. Cat? Because I love you. You're a crazy bitch, but I love you. Here, see, here we go. Yep. You have those cuddle eyes. You want to be cuddled, I can tell. Why don't you lay down for now? My gosh, why are you still doing this? One of these days I'll be in the actual house. Not in the apartment, but it's gonna be probably a month. Probably a month is what I'm thinking. There we go, you're laying down, all nice, that's good. But I will say though, if you ever do buy a house... Whoa, excuse me. Whoa. If you ever do buy a house, they're not kidding about the scams. Right? I finally got my mail. Okay, let's take a look. Can't get that one yet. I'll be able to get some of these. So that's cool. Let's, Like this one, the moss or whatever, I think we'll be able to get that soon. But yeah, they're not kidding about the scams. I've gotten several... I think I got 4 different letters all claiming... They don't specifically claim to be from my lender, but they make it look like they are. And even the way that this is what I've sort of discovered. They don't actually say where they're from. They're like, fill out this thing, give us a call, return it to us. And I'm like, who are you? Because they're not from my actual lender. They're like, you know, regarding this lender. It's like RE : in little tiny print, and then the name of my lender. Right, so it makes it look like it's from my lender. But I'm like, wait, who is this actually? And they don't say. You know, and then the mortgage number will be up there, and I'm like, I got like several of them, and I looked, and they're both different mortgage numbers, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, what is my mortgage number? Let me just look, and because you know the paperwork you have, you can look at it, right? But just because they have the right number doesn't mean it's legit. So yeah, no shit, be careful of scams. The biggest thing though was, like I've mentioned in one of the previous videos, in one of the how to buy a house videos, you get, you don't immediately have to pay, it's the next month, right? So if you buy in the second half of the month, it'll be the month after, right? So you might get 6 weeks. So they're sending me like final notice, it's only been 2 weeks, and I'm like, what final notice? I don't even have to pay yet. Anyway. Yeah, just be careful of scams if you ever do that. It's and I bet I'm not getting anywhere near, like I froze my credit. So I would wager I'm not getting anywhere near as many as I would have been otherwise, right? All right, let's use the sleeping aid. What's with the smoke? Zzz. He fell asleep while standing. And I believe he's like this for the rest of the game. You'll notice we still have it though. That means we can use it on someone else. Just something to be aware of. Yes. Yeah, the only bad thing about the two-handed weapons is that you can't really block. Okay, there we go. 2 counts of attack power card. Awesome. Give me the money! Where's the money, Lebowski? Master Skinner. Which is... oh, you can hear the frickin' flies. Makes enemies more likely to drop unique items. We need... well... that's okay, I'd rather have... this one and Artisan. No. Oh, see, it is 1/2. Okay, that makes more sense. Item Master... no. I'd rather have Master Skinner. More likely to drop unique items. Even if you don't need them, it's huge later in the game. You'll be able to use any unused items for... I mean, of course you could sell them for money, but you could also use them for other things later. So, yeah. See, this is where that one would help. The immune from status effects while aha. Good. It was Karen though, right? Which one was it? Oh, I don't have that one either, huh? Sure. Oh, it's gotta be flawless. Yeah. But also increases the stuff. So, well... that'll do. We could do... I mean, yeah. Aye. Oh, here we go. This place is covered in shade from all the trees. It's surprisingly dark. I can sense something unpleasant watching us. Be on your guard. That must be what's leading the flies. And it's earth elemental, so, you know, the wind helps. Awesome. Do I have to kill the rest? No. Just that one. Okay. Phew, I think we're almost out of the mountains. We're not that far from our destination. There we go. Beastly trees, fungi. Origin. Okay. What does Origin do? Increases damage inflicted by non-attribute weapons, which is pretty good. This I believe is a... yeah, it's a fire weapon, right? So this, for example, would get extra damage. Okay. So it's the flies that cause you to bleed, huh? I still hear it. Technique scroll, tornado slash. Hold down and X and release either when the technique is charged. An agile dash attack that hits multiple times. You are invincible during this attack, so it can be used to move forward safely. It's pretty awesome. Nice. There you go. It actually does a good amount of damage, too. Oh, there it is. Well. See, because your angel only attacks when there's an enemy on screen. Alright, so. I don't think there's any reason to actually go up here. I just like that you can. But, that's the boss in there. Wait, where's the beastly trees? Here we go. Supposedly a tree that grows by sucking the blood of dead animals could become a beast itself. This is a mushroom that only grows on such things. Interesting. So we'll want to use this to go get another weapon or item or whatever. And also we're still, you know... Well, No, we should be able to get the other two still. Extra attack. Have I ever gotten the luck one? Maybe I haven't. That's kind of ironic. Well, I don't know if that's ironic per se, but... Well, regardless, let us... We'll save, we'll go back, we'll get more... Oh, hang on, can I... Possession skill, Circle of Disaster, and that finishes this little maze one, which is, you know, maybe the worst little section in the whole thing. And I can't... No, that would require 18. No, not enough force. That's too bad. Which way would I want? I want luck. Whichever way that is. Probably on the other side. So let's do... I don't know. Let's do some defense. A little bit more defense. Wow, 235. 233. That's fine. Flies, I hate them in real life and in video games. Pretty much, though. Did I get the other one back there? Kill! Oh, I must have, okay. Now, thankfully, we don't have to fight the boss again, but, you know, I'm pretty sure we'll still fight them somewhere else. Awesome. There's a chest over to the left. Yeah, I was thinking about this. So I got the comment that someone was basically just like, oh, you dick. No, that wasn't the comment, but that should have. I'm sure someone thought it at one point, but it was they were basically like, you should just, you know, do a video just talking about stuff or streaming or whatever. I'm sort of paraphrasing and interpreting what they said, but it was basically like they just want like a hangout, like chill out stream where we could just bullshit. And they were also more interested in, you know, getting wisdom from an older dude, which is, you know, I am an older dude, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm certainly older. I hope I'm wiser. That's kind of where I'm, you know, it's, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. I would enjoy something like that, I think. It's just a question of when and how and... you know. That's definitely more... really the time. Because I see other people doing that. Josh Strife, for example. He, I've seen stuff like that from him where he has Josh Strife plays, but then he has Josh Strife says, or says, or whatever, you know? Where it's just like the clips of him talking about stuff. Because he does that as well, where it's like, where, you know, because they'll do the stream or whatever, and then they'll take the best clips from it. It's like, that's cool. That I like that as well, because I don't necessarily like to watch the whole stream with them just bullshitting, but if they find like a particular nugget of info and pull that out and have that separate, I'm down with that, you know? Can't get that one. Okay, let's get this one, because I know we can get it. Seraphim, a uniquely shaped Qatar said to be fashioned from angel feathers. Cannot get that. Cannot get that. Cannot get that or that. Power gloves we can get. Gloves that significantly increase arm power. Bleeding resistance is nice. But yeah, the meat, the red and blue thing, and the circular thing, we can't get that yet. We can't get those yet, so, which is kind of a shame. That gives me one thing, and maybe those... so we could do this, Yeah, range is bad. Handling is fantastic. It's a little bit heavier. They should be fast. It's funny too, because the DLC, one of the first weapons is a boxing glove. And it's like this, where you just carry a boxing glove on your hip, and then she like punches with it, but it's like out in front of her hand. She's not even really holding it. It's adorable. Also, I will say the DLC is pretty impressive in as far as you start out super weak and you get ridiculously overpowered by the end of it. All right, let's get this now. Bubble. Okay. Get you. Sure. I should have gotten that one. Whatever. But I want to. Okay, so this is locked. Right, so we know there's another area. Where's Luck? I want Luck, dagnabbit. Oh, good. Okay, these are all ones. Probably because there's a lot of them. Oh, that's okay. We'll, Oh yeah, so let's look at the, oh right, Circle of Disaster. It generates a large circle of rocks that will converge at the center. Can be powerful if all the rocks hit the target. It's pretty strong, but I'll show you. And yeah, it's weak if they don't all hit where you're at, basically. And then Mermaid Bubble fires huge bubbles that can eliminate enemy bullets. Bubbles shrink when hit by an enemy or enemy bullet. It's okay. It's an okay one. I like what they're trying to do. It's alright though. I have a feeling it'll be very useful in one of the upcoming boss fights, but you know, we'll see. Oh, you dick. Actually, I mean, it'll be useful, especially for these MFers, right? Well, it's got a bit of a delay on it, though. But see, look how far it goes. And honestly, the angel, if it hits, it's fantastic. Oh yeah, let's do the rocks. Well, hang on, not yet. Problem is I need more stamina, quite frankly. How much you get is a percentage of your... It's not a numerical amount, I think it's based on how big your bar is. Right, so the bigger your bar is... You know, if you get 5% of your bar or something like that, right? We'll say your bar is 100, if you get 5%, you get 5 per hit, right? So if you need 100 to cast whatever, your bar is 100, that means you need to hit 20 times to fill up your bar. But if your bar is, let's say 1,000, and the thing you need to cast is 100, and you get 5%, that means you're getting 50 per, so you only need to hit 2 things to get enough to cast the spell. So it's a bigger bar. It's not just... It's way more important than it would first appear. There's another enemy. Or maybe not. All right, let's try. You know what? Oh my goodness. Let's try it here. There we go. See, it was okay. It's actually pretty decent for like the flies. Even if it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Ah, man. Yeah, see, the mermaid takes a lot. Oh yeah, what are our accessories? Okay, dragon leather boots with you need it for the jump, dragon staff. See, ranged attack defense, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't like what does that mean? Obviously another mid-air jump. That's quantifiable, right? That's another jump. Ranged attack defense up. By what? Up by what? Don't know. Pegasus feather boots immune to terrain damage. I keep them on just because, and it also looks cool. It changes your sprite. Dragon harp combo duration, again, same thing. Maybe we'll switch this out. Okay, so what do we got? Defense power, no. Agility, also no. Max ST, magic power, and adaptability. Attack power, way up. Bleeding resistance, pretty good. Petrifaction, also pretty good. Defense, magic power, bleeding resistance. Max ST, guard, and blind. Oh, luck. Luck is good. And you don't have a lot of these that give luck. At least not in the good way. Let's go with the band. Let's go with this. Because luck is always good. I mean, they made the right choice when they did the luck stack. Because it's like, normally you just don't use it, right? Because, oh, affects drop rates, who cares, right? But it's not just the drop rates in this. It's also how much experience you get, how much gold you get, right? That's huge. Affects coins, experience, and etc. And presumably drop rates. See, I was really hoping... Here we go, magic crystals. Presumably for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this though. Oh, really? This is actually stronger. That's okay. Not by much, though. God, I hate flies. Gotta be honest, fan of the anime babes. Or boobs. There's nothing wrong with liking boobs. See, all these little things like the dash run and all that stuff, I bet there's some insane combos you can do that I am nowhere near skilled enough to do properly. Oh, here are the flies, dude. Well, all right. let's do this, I guess. Oh, grow. Yeah, let's do some of this first. We'll get some luck. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's treasure over there. I would like treasure. Man, I love treasure. You guys know how I love treasure. Oh, we could do skill up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm reminded of Spaceballs. Or Invader Zim, right? Which I think is where they got that from. We'll just do a little bit more. I assume the treasure is going to be... It's like, I love whatever, you know that... Oh, only 5. Okay, well that's cool then. Okay, got a lantern, that's cool. Yeah. Maybe... does some pretty good damage. Do we have enough to do anything? That worked. Must take from multiple sources. I don't know if it affects force and the force you get, but... Kill! I'm not sure it entirely did it, but pretty close, I think. Any kind of spell or whatever, summon that does, you know, that shoots. See, I'm worried we're gonna run out of time here. Because we're about to hit some significant story, but... See, it's weird. It's like we run for a while, like we get fast for a minute, and then all of a sudden we slow down. And I don't know if it's because of something. Nope, not enough. You know what? It's okay. You okay, Mr. Cat? Alright. 20 minutes might be enough, might not be enough. Let's find out. Oh, Manny's going somewhere. Okay, just be careful, okay? You don't have to go, but if you want to... Okay. Alright, he made it. He's starting to get creaky, and I don't like it. He's like missing his footsteps and stuff sometimes. I'm just like... So when he makes jumps, Manny, I mean, he, yeah, I worry. And I'm pretty sure this is the same place. I mean, of course it is, but, you know, the same background, I'm pretty sure it looks like it, right? And you can see the town in the distance, which is kind of nice. So this is the place. All right, I'll make a wish. A wish to alter your past. Remember that tale about using the scales for one's own personal gain and it never going correctly? Yeah, weird, right? Whoa, the scales, they activated with my wish. No windmills in the background this time. Aha, see. Also, these dudes are incredibly freaking difficult. Maybe not in this. Oh no, they're... This one, they're a piece of cake. Difficult, they one-shot you, just about. So if you wondered why the horses didn't attack us, or didn't catch up to us when this thing was fighting us, maybe that's why. Just in time. Now this is the weird thing, because he didn't... We didn't see ourselves, but then again, we're changing the past, right? So I don't know. This is where things start to get confusing, but not... It actually works out. Just in time. This thing is... Yeah, it's astonishing. What powerful magic. Its powers surpass the Demon King's. A demon like this really existed? It is hard. This'll be a worthy opponent for you. Go all out. You need to learn this thing's patterns. Notice it doesn't have an element. You don't know how many times I fought this thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's a little bit of healing at least. Basically, like, I almost died, but you make a mistake on harder difficulties, you get hit. You maybe get one freebie, you get one hit. You know, you get a hit after that, you're toast. You did it. That's right. You emerged victorious. Finally, you've saved the person dearest to you. You've gotten what you came here for. It's time to return to the original timeline. I'm proud of you. You've grown up to be a fine man. Even if I'm not around, I know you'll be fine. You can stand on your own 2 feet. Astraya, please. Well, yeah, of course. Of course Karen's not gonna be around. We don't get teleported to wherever Karen is. There's no... We never meet, right? So Karen's just doing whatever now. So... yeah, we stay here. We don't end up, you know, half the world away. Anyway, Astraya, please, give us just a bit more time. Cherish the lives you've saved. Make Anulis happy. That goes for you too. Be happy. These are the keys to saving the world. Thanks for everything. Oh, and the guild. I'll leave them to you as well. I'll never forget the days I had with you. I had the best life. So sad. Take care, buddy. See, this changes everything, though, because, like, now... So... now what? Is the Demon King still in Akrasinon? You know, what happened to Gao? What happened to Kuro? Did Belcade survive? You know, do we even have the scales? Or, I mean, this version of us does. This version of us has the scales, right? But we just erased... we just erased the other us, right? It seems like I've returned to the original timeline. Karen's gone. Yep. Yep. We're missing... well, this one here was Karen. What was this one? Skills. Yeah. Yep, we can't even use the thing anymore. It says storage room. Do we even have the scales? We have Libra. Hey, there she is. Food's ready. What's wrong? You can go ahead and eat. Onions were cheap today. Vegetables are annoyingly expensive in Rispidar. We're in the same house, which is interesting, right? Huh? Princess? Where's this coming from? What's wrong with you? Don't tell me you want me to act like a princess. I didn't know you had a taste for that kind of roleplay. But I want you to call me by my name, Anulis. Do I remember what happened after we left the village? Are you half asleep? Well, it's fine. Let me think. It's been so long, I may have forgotten some parts. The village was attacked and we fled together. We were attacked by a big demon and someone saved us. After that, we traveled to a port and hid among the cargo on a ship. That's when we arrived at the port here. From there, we've worked all sorts of jobs, saving up as much money as we can, enough to buy this run-down but cheap house. Ugh. It's been a lot of work along the way, but I'd like to think we've had fun, too. Karen? A bird? What are you talking about? You're acting even stranger than usual today. That's funny. This is only like my second cup of coffee, and it's the afternoon. Right, well then, I'd better go shopping soon. You should finish your food while it's still warm. When I get home, shall we go on another walk together? Next objective, go to the bar. Oh, I can grow? Well, no. I mean, I can, but not. It doesn't help. Yeah, I can't run anymore. I can do this, but that's because it's a skill, but yeah. Oh, with such a beautiful lover, your eyes wouldn't wander, would they? Okay. You're looking for a black bird? Don't think I've seen any around here. We get plenty of pigeons, though. You know, that's interesting. It's an interesting thing, right? No black birds, like, at all. This town certainly is certainly famous for its guild, but I'd like to think it's because of that beautiful couple. Yes, they've been together since they were little, right? From childhood friends to lovers, it really gets me fired up. Watching over the two of them almost makes you start to drool, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know. Let's give it a try. I can't even tell how many. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, well. That's okay. So we still can do stuff at the arena, but... You know, it's interesting too, right? Because we're basically just a regular guy at this point. Although we're, you know, still pretty damn strong, but... Demons don't attack this town. We don't know why at all. That's why I'm investigating the cause. Well, there's only one thing that's changed. A blackbird? Do you mean a crow? I heard they eat food scraps that are lying around, so they might come if you leave some trash out. Oh yeah, items don't get auto-picked up anymore either. Let's see. Oh, it's the guy who's living with the blonde beauty. Such a beautiful woman, the very picture of elegance. Life is simply unfair. At least we have one double jump because of the boots. Although this guy's not back. We changed time 10 years ago and he's still not back, so we don't know what happened. Hi there, would you like something to drink? Or do you have a request for the guild? That's not good. She's acting like we've never met before. Yikes, that was a rough one. I think the frontier is too vast to be investigating how many demons are hanging around there. Ah. So this is basically where he's just getting back from investigating the frontier at the beginning of the game. Hey, are you a guy? You have a face like a woman's, but it feels like you know your way around a sword. Who are you? Hey, Gao, don't pick a fight with my customer. I'm not picking a fight, you just don't see many guys with his vibe. Huh? You want us to find a black bird? Oh, you were just looking for help. I'm already done for the day, alright? Right, I hear you. I'll listen to his request. You better get to bed early. Tomorrow you'll be taking those supplies to that old couple in the swamp. Yep. I know, I got it. So, a black bird, was it? Are you talking about a crow? Karen is not a crow. Eh? It can talk? And his name is Karen? She's like... I love her portrait. She's like... What? Right. I'll start by asking around, see if there's any rumors. If I find any, I'll post about it on that bulletin board. Feel free to come by and check occasionally. You could buy a juice or something too, okay? A talking bird. I wonder if it's a black parrot. Well, let's see. Rest at home. Yeah, so we never joined the guild. It's hard to know what we do for work then. Welcome home. Where have you been? I was just making supper. Since you have some time off, shall we go somewhere exciting? After that, I spent a few days with Anulis. She's a friendly girl with an honest disposition, perfectly beautiful from head to toe. She's my ideal partner. Interesting, right? Ideal. Like she was created just for him. I'm truly glad I was able to save her. I think she's someone I could dedicate my whole life to. But I lost something in exchange. All the cherished relationships I'd built up until now. Yeah, the scales take something in exchange. I mean, it's not necessarily that they take, right? It's that's the choice you make. You don't know, you're reaching for something, but you have to let go of something else, and you don't realize that. Whatever you choose, you lose something in exchange. At that time, I weighed my options on the scales. Are you still awake? Oh, man. You've been looking glum lately. Did something happen? If you have something to say, tell me. I'll do anything if it's for you. Maybe I should decide on things now. Spend your life with Anulis? Again, I don't remember what happens, but it's basically a game over if you say yes. It's like, you know, you spend your days happily with her, and I don't think anything terrible happens. I don't think it's like, oh, the world ends or whatever. I think it's just like, yep, you spend your days with Anulis, and that's it. You never discover what happened or any of that. Go search for Karen. And I think if you say no here, it brings you back to the previous choice. Huh? You're going to look for a bird? A bird whose whereabouts you know nothing of? Well, that's not entirely true. If we could get back to the frontier... I mean, that was 10 years ago, but Karen might be there. I knew you really were a strange one. You won't stay with me? Even though I'm pregnant? No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. If this is something you've thought long and hard about, then you should do it. I'll always believe in you. So, I won't ask you for the details. I'll wait for you here. Have a safe journey. Come home soon. That's gotta feel like garbage. From there, I traveled to all sorts of places in search of Karen, yet I couldn't find any information on a talking black bird. While traveling, I heard of a sage said to be a powerful sorcerer. He was said to live in a tower in the mining town of Belcade, and rumored to have the power to see anything. We've met him before. The great sage, Karen. He's the one who taught Kuro and Shiro, and the author of the books Karen was always reading. Yes, all the way back in the depths of the frontier, the books that were left in the shack we woke up near. I had a feeling he would know something. I decided that this would be the final lead I follow. I set out for the mining town of Belcade. He also said to come see us if we ever lost our way. This is going to be a longer episode then, because we need to get to a save point first, and I don't know if there's one right here or not. I'm almost at the town of Belcade. Oh, cool, okay. Alright, well, let us stop for now. Alright, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do respond to all of them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I got lunch at a restaurant that was recommended, and it was okay. It wasn't like mind-blowing or anything, but it was good. And now whenever I drive by it, I don't need to be like, oh, I should go there because someone told me to go there. Now I can be like, yeah, I've been there. It's fine. But that's probably why I'm so sleepy, because it was just so many carbs. I hate it. I hate eating all the carbs, but I love a good burger. So that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.